So we are recording now.
Yes, my friend, you seem to be grievously wounded.
I've got another kidney. I only need the one, right?
Well, I don't know. As far as I know, all the bits are important inside.
Sometimes you don't even need the other kid. So let's loot these things.
Yeah, but do not take the
We don't want to be at a site where we've been ambushed when there are multiple patrols going around the area.
Yes.
That seems a capital idea. Perhaps we should move.
Yes.
Are any
Let's
of you taking
go.
those giant weapons?
Hmm.
They're big.
I think I'll have to pass on those.
They're just big sticks. There's not even any metal involved. So we could leave them behind unless you want to carry firewood around with you.
Yeah, nothing I need to carry with me.
I don't think that would they would be particularly useful.
So what time of day are we at now?
Let's see. You would be probably around 2 to 3 in the afternoon. A couple things I did want to go over since the last session. The first thing is I readjusted the size of spells. So, like here, if this spell is cast, the person in a fully covered square makes the roll as normal, and people that are in the partial covered square, if their allies need, basically the caster can roll. If they have the targeting skill, they can add the targeting skill to it, and allies will want to roll under it, and enemies will be able to try to roll above it to not be in the effect. Otherwise, you'll have to make whatever saving throw for that spell happens.
In that particular spell, I don't see the. I don't
That
actually
one doesn't
see
have
the
the aura.
area,
Oh, this one doesn't.
but that's okay. I get. I think I see the concept on the other one.
Does that help?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Howdy.
Well, since we've already looted the corpses, why don't we hit the dusty trail?
And for the spellcasters that have area of effect spells, on the journal tab, which is the same tab as your character sheet, there's a folder called spells. And you should have the spells available to you listed there.
Journal. Spells.
And the last thing that I wanted to go over is I got an actual calendar type thing that I'll be using. I'm just using our months and days to be easy. So on August 17th was the day that you met with Valthrun and accepted this mission. The 18th was the day that you actually left. You fought, and then you rested. On the 19th, everybody except for Decimus went back. Decimus stayed. And then on the 20th is what it is now. The rest of the party went back, met up with Decimus and Cassius, and then had your other fight. So you're about about around 2, probably 2 in the afternoon after the fight.
Okie doke.
Well, I agree with our large friend here. Perhaps we should go somewhere else. Set up a camp. Assuming these patrols follow some sort of a route.
Well, I'm afraid that the closer we get to our target, the more patrols we'll run into. So who's on point?
That seems reasonable.
Where are we located on the bigger map? How far away are we from where we're going?
Are we a day and a half to 2 days away?
You are 6 hours away. That's how far
Well,
you got before you turned around.
I believe our Ursine companion should probably do the scouting.
Wait, what? Me? Oh, yeah. Sure.
Ursine means bear.
Right. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. I have an ID track, if that's... What do you want for scouting?
We're just asking who's going to lead the.
Right, but what do you want me to roll?
We want you to roll on down the road.
Okay, I roll on down the road. You don't want me to do any tracking or anything? Just scout ahead?
No, there's no real need right now.
All right. Scout on ahead.
Okay.
Hold on.
Would one of you larger individuals be able to carry maybe 2 of these spears?
If it's necessary, I suppose I could.
Well, my thoughts are there may be an instance where, like, the healing for our new friend here was, his anatomy was a little different than what I'm used to, but I'm afraid that we might have an instance where we may have to carry someone to.
How?
So if we could carry them because they would be good litter sticks.
Yes. Building a bit of a stretcher. Yes, we could do that.
Do you have something to go between the sticks, or will the injured person have to hang on by his ankles and hands?
Well,
we can make something work, I suppose.
we did pull some armor off of these guys, so some of the smaller folk just threading it through
Well, we already took the armor off of these guys, but
That's what I meant.
I suppose you could skin them.
No, I meant like we took the jerkin off, and if you put the jerkin on the sticks, it would work for a lot of us, just maybe not the biggest of us.
I will go with our Ursine companion to scout if she'd like some companionship.
Sure. You're welcome. Well met, friend. I mean,
So go ahead and line yourselves over here on the road in your order.
Am I right? Cassius is a troglodyte. Is that right?
Kobold.
Yeah, kobold.
Okay.
Crocodile, kobold, you're close.
I'm guessing we're going north here.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Lehman,
Yes.
if I'm scouting, I'm going to be using prowl.
Okay.
Which is,
Prowl is sneak. basically.
Yeah, it's the equivalent to move silent.
Me too, I suppose.
And then we accidentally catch up to you guys because we slow down our pace.
Only if we spot them.
True. Sneak past them.
I have a feeling spotting them is not going to be that difficult.
Right now, they're about 10 feet ahead of you from how you have your tokens.
Well, I would prefer the scouts to be farther than 10 feet ahead.
It gives us a minute amount of warning this way.
Yeah.
The left fork or the right fork?
I don't need a fork. I need a how far away are you and where are you located? That's what I'm looking for.
When something happens, we know how screwed
Mhm.
some of them.
Yeah.
I would suggest the main party move south, away from the scout.
Jenny? Hey, Jenny?
Try bottle?
Bob had me muted, yes?
How far ahead do you want to be? Do you want to be 30?
Let me think, hold on. I'm thinking pretty far ahead. I mean, 50?
Okay. Do you want to be on the side, off to the side of the road or on the road?
I don't think he's worried about the road right now. He's talking about spacing between us and you.
Right, and he wanted to know where we were.
No, in relation to each other.
I think about 50 feet ahead of them.
Because we can go, 13 squares in a melee or something like that? Just regular movement?
Something like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
whatever your speed is how many squares you can move in a melee round.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, I was impressed with how far the bad guys moved last time when they attacked us.
some of us can't move that far.
okay, I say will be a regular melee move, standard movement ahead of everybody, so they can catch up to us in the melee round if we get into trouble.
Whose
move.
movement?
I don't know.
Well, if you look at your,
I mean,
First,
I'm pretty self-centered on mine.
go to your character sheet on the front page, it will say in the second column, auto calc stats, and it tells you what you can move in a melee round. Like it says move squares melee.
10.
Okay.
So I'll be 10 squares ahead of everybody.
Okay.
So 1 square farther
Yeah.
north.
Yeah. That'll be good. 10 squares ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
So you make your way down the actual path that's been cleared, and you get to, and it's on the area of the map that is a well-worn path breaks down to be more like a trail, and you continue on that, kind of staying stealthy and moving aside when patrols are coming and able to get your companions to also move off when the patrols are coming and keep moving ahead to the Dwarven Holt. Now, after about 6 hours, it starts. It will be dark, and probably within the hour, it gets to be about 8 p.m. at night. So what will you be doing?
Finding a place to camp.
A small grove of trees, some rocks that we can hide behind.
So Bodil is able to find a place that she thinks is kind of off the trail and probably good enough to shelter within that will not be readily apparent to those outside of it.
Hey.
Wait, that's the two of them hiding, but not the rest of us. That's awesome.
No, I think it's.
No.
Well, if necessary, I can prowl too. Yeah.
There's no need to. Bodil found a place for you.
Okay.
So we'll set up a night watch and settle in for the day. So who's good at seeing in the dark besides me?
Let me check. I might be. Yes, I have night vision.
So that's it. The rest of you are all blind as bats in the night.
I am.
Let me see.
I am checking.
I'm as blind as a human in the night.
Well, I can see quite well, about 60 feet.
Is that someplace on our?
It's under natural abilities on social information.
Night vision 10 feet. Oh, I have poor day vision.
Hence, we have you scouting ahead.
Hey, we're so smart. I love us.
What can I say? I don't know that much about bears. Except that they live in caves and eat people.
We do not. We
Hey,
definitely
I hate
need
to say this to you, but we eat people too. All right. So if most of us can see in the dark, I guess we should say who can't. We have Doc. Anybody else? The elf? You see in the dark?
I'm checking.
I can't see in the dark.
That's a disadvantage for Steve.
I think it's pretty much humans.
I don't
So
have
you
it
two are
written down, so
together.
I gotta check the book.
On page 3, humans are the other races have various degrees of sight.
Yeah.
The elf's got 60 feet. Oh, the kobold's got 90.
Yes, I have 90 feet of dark vision.
Well, we can set up a schedule of keeping watch, and if we put 2 people together, we'll just keep the 2 blind people with 2 people that have good night vision.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I'll volunteer for the first watch.
I can also help with first watch. Or I can take second watch. Whichever.
I'll
Well-
sit up with our wounded companion. I might not be able to see in the dark, but I can still hear.
Well, that's why I said you should still keep a watch. We should put you with someone with night vision, like say Cassius.
Well, our lizard friend has night vision,
That's what I just said. Cassius would be a good match for you.
and that's who I offered to sit with.
Yes.
So that gives us a full second watch, and we need 2 more for third and 1 for first.
I can stay on first. I can help cook food if we have a fire. If not, then
Oh wait, Cassius should sleep through the night. He's wounded. He should not be on second watch.
it won't affect him.
You don't really know that though.
True.
Common sense to me is the wounded guy should have a full sleep.
I agree.
So that would put Cassius and the other guy on third watch or first.
Sorry.
Which would you prefer, Cassius?
It matters not.
All right. So third watch it is. So we
Okay.
still need 2 people for the middle of the night.
Okay, I'll
I'd
be in
rather-
the middle. Do I need to move to middle of the night, or was I on third still? Doesn't matter
I'd
to me.
rather be on. I'd rather be on third.
Well, right now we have the guy that's wounded getting to sleep through the night to take third watch.
I'll be on second shift, second watch, whatever. I'm good.
So who are we missing? I'm drawing a blank on Bob's name.
Emery.
Emery. So we have Emery. You want to take second watch?
That seems satisfactory.
Okay. Then Elf, you're sleeping. You can join any watch you want, Elf. So third watch it is.
You talking to me?
Aren't you the elf?
Yeah. I didn't know if there's another elf.
I thought you could see in the dark. Is it dark yet?
Is it? That's why I'm choosing third watch.
Okay. You actually need to get a piece of paper and write down all your names again, because I don't have it with me today.
There is a let's see. Old Man Nicholas is Anthony. Francis is Peter. Bodil is Jenny. Cassius is Joe. Crandor is is Jason. Sir Emery is Bob, and you are Decimus.
Mm-hmm.
So could you write the order in chat of what watches and who? Okay.
My
Oh.
chat window in Roll20 is not coming up. Like
It's
where
okay.
all the rolls are and stuff.
Huh. On that tab? You're on
There-
that tab?
I just had to do roll 20 again.
Yeah, it's apparently acting up for a lot of people. I want to see if this thing works. Okay. So the night seems to pass uneventfully.
What they always say.
And
Yes.
everybody ate a meal, and then you're eating another meal in the morning. Take whatever off your character sheet needs to be taken off for those 2 meals. Okay.
Anthony, you and I finish off our vegetables that we found.
Okay.
You continue, make your way down or up, whatever way you wish to think about it, the trail, and you get to an area that Bodil has been around before, but it's very different than how she last encountered this area. This trail once was a actual paved road, but just the lack of merchant commerce and people moving back and forth had kind of made it come out. Plants and stuff had overgrown it and made it into a trail, basically. And you get to an area, this would be Bodil and Francis up ahead. You get to an area that all of the vegetation all around the road has been completely cleared.
Ooh,
I mentioned
that's not good.
this awful this to my companions. That's weird.
Well, you and Francis are up ahead of everybody else.
I mentioned it to Francis that it's weird. Right. I'm
I,
not myself.
I think we should stay on the edge of it and try and see what we can observe without going into the cleared area.
I agree. That's what we'll do. We skirt the edges of the cleared area without venturing out directly into the cleared area.
Okay. As the rest of the party, you see up ahead that Bodil and Francis kind of go off of the trail, and when you get closer, you notice that where they went off the trail seems to be where there is this dead patch of road going.
Well, perhaps we should wait here and see if they come back and tell us what's going on. Any thoughts?
Well,
Gonna
can we
worry
see which
about.
way they went?
What was that, Power?
I said, can we see which way they went? Because if they're stealth, we might not know what they did. If we don't know what they did, then I'm in favor of your suggestion, Sir Emery, of waiting until we hear back from them. But if we know they
Yeah.
veered off to one side or the other, we could follow them.
Yeah, they kind of like signaled to you and then veered off, but you don't know where they went. All you see is a cleared roadway that goes a pretty decent amount into the distance of where you're traveling to.
Well, I will attempt to track them then. If I can
And
pick up their
I'll
scent.
also have Crandor and Decimus give me perception checks.
Who?
Crandor and
Okay, I didn't hear
Decimus.
the first one. Perception. Ah.
All right, where did you find perception, Jay?
Character.
Oh, there you
tab,
go. Yes.
And my mouse is. Oh, there we go. Perception. Woohoo!
Your mouse is in your pocket.
Yeah.
So Decimus, it seems it seems unnatural. Perhaps something magical has done this. It's very precise where the vegetation is not growing.
Crandor, do you know of any spells that would defoliate the area?
No, I don't.
Well, it looks like somebody used magic to clear the area, so
I did
be
not
careful.
sense that.
Agencies, oranges.
I would think since it's already happened that it would be fine to walk through.
Except that you're going to be Captain Obvious if you walk down the middle of an open path. There's no place to take cover, and there's no one up ahead signaling us to take cover if a patrol comes by. So I would suggest we take cover right now rather than standing here in the middle of the path.
I would
Like,
agree.
are we by the actual?
It opens up right in front of us. I'm assuming we didn't march out into the middle of open space to make targets out of ourselves.
What we're seeing on the map right now is not a representation of.
No, I know. I was just kind of curious. Like, we rolled the perception. I didn't know how close we were to that.
It said you got right up to the edge of where the clearing
Okay.
is.
So I would agree that we should just move off into the underbrush here to the side of the road. I mean, it looks to me like perhaps somebody has cleared away so that they can see when enemies approach or something of that nature. Or is it possible that this was just the results of some battle?
I don't see any other signs of battle.
Well, that might have been a decisive victory with whatever caused the ground change.
It
doesn't appear to be a burn, does it, Lehman?
No, it does not seem to be any type of burning. It's just like basically it's just a area that plants are not growing in. It's not even like they're short. It's just devoid of plant life.
Ancient Orange.
And no, Cassius did not heal.
Lehman, Bodil and
Yes.
are we seeing anything as we scout along the edges?
Nothing strange except for this barren part of the road where the cobblestones and everything are very nicely laid out and not covered by any type of vegetation.
About how big a diameter, how much roadway is exposed?
The entire road. This used to be a trade route, and it has
Right,
grown up
right.
over the centuries. So we're talking about two wagons wide.
I'm talking about how big in diameter is this circle?
It's not a circle. It's only the road.
Only the road,
Only the road. Yes.
not the plants on either side of the road.
No, it is the plants that were in the road. You were going down a trail that had tall
Right.
plants and stuff, you know, between cobblestones and that. But you
Okay.
get to an
So what-
area that was completely devoid of plants along only the road itself.
See, I also had a different view of what was going on. So thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, what I thought was it was like a big circular area, including the road.
No, it is the road, and that is it.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
Uncle, that somebody just sprayed some Roundup on the road and killed the weeds.
Yeah,
How long
at the
does
phone.
this- How long does this weed-free area seem to extend? Can we see the end of the weed-free area? Can we see weeds growing in the road off in the distance, or?
Yes, up ahead at some point you do see where the weeds start again.
Okay.
The grass and other vegetation.
That's really interesting. I'm not sure what it has to do with us particularly.
Hmm.
We seem pretty safe staying off the road, right?
As safe
Thanks.
as you have felt since you left Winter Haven.
Right. Not like super safe, just yeah. I mean, have recognized. I could try to see if the area's been poisoned. I don't know if that's how that works. Do I think it's the effect of poison?
If you go to that area to examine it, it does not look like any type of substance has been put on the ground.
I mean, I suggest we stay off the main road for that patch to be safe. Bodil will go back and report to the main group and say, yeah, so it looks like there's just something that has killed all or gotten rid of all the plants on the road in this area. It might be nothing, but it might be harmful. We don't know. So we're just gonna walk off the road for this section.
That seems prudent. Perhaps. Yep. Let us go.
I mean, better safe than sorry, right? Maybe. It's not good for plants, not good for animals either. Probably.
Possibly.
And then Bodil heads back up to go continue her scouting job.
So I guess we'll
It's about
follow
30,
Odile off.
30 yards is how
Okay.
far the deforestation has occurred on the road.
All right, so Bodil will, like I said, report to the group, say I don't think it's a poison or anything, but it might be some kind of magic. And it certainly seems to be made to make the roadway clear and visible. So we're gonna stay off.
Hey, Lehman, I'll cut up a branch with some leaves and throw it out onto the road and see if anything happens.
You do so, and the plants and leaves kind of decay rather quickly until there's nothing left, and the wind kind of whips up the dust and moves over.
Okay.
But you can give me another perception.
Everybody or just him?
Just him. He's the one that's specifically doing stuff.
Got it.
So when you did that, you kind of, you know, moved a little to throw the leaves and the sticks and stuff onto it, and you frightened a rabbit, and the rabbit runs across the road, and nothing seems to happen to it. It
Okay.
just makes its way across.
Ah. Uh,
So, guys, I don't know if you noticed that, but I threw some plant matter out there, and it sort of turned to dust. A living creature ran across it, and it seemed to be okay. So, at least its fur didn't turn gray, and it didn't die.
okay.
So, if you happen to be chased by a bunch of ogres carrying huge sticks, that's where you want to run through.
Yes.
Unless, of course, you use sticks too.
Or if you're wearing clothing that is plant-based.
Mm-hmm.
Quite odd that this stretch of road be like that. I mean, what level of sorcery would it take to ensorcel a road just be weeded in the middle of nowhere?
Well, there's specific magics that can be spot specific, runes, circles, that kind of stuff. I don't know much about them. I know they exist. That's about it. Maybe Crandor could tell you more.
Interesting. I just don't see the logic in it. Alrighty. Well,
Hey, Lehman,
Yes.
I have sea aura.
Okay.
I'd like to look at the road, I guess.
Okay. Spend your point.
Let me. Okay.
So looking at the road, you just see the aura is a little off in that everywhere else that you're standing and around you, there is plant life, you know, an plant life aura, and in that spot there is none. And
Okay,
it
but
does seem to have very slight magical tint to the road itself.
I would say, I must say, we've probably wasted more than enough time fiddling with these, magical curses and nonsense. I'd say it's past time we moved on.
Yes. Let's go. Onward.
So you're saying you're late?
I'm saying every moment that the enemy stays within those plundered halls is a moment too long.
Well, lead on, McDuff.
Yeah, let's continue on.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find more clues to the mystery of the weird road later, but you know, let's remember he's not a big fan
do,
of
do you go back in your order with Bodil and Francis up ahead?
I
Yes.
think so.
Yes, let's do so.
So I need Bodil and Francis to make me a, let's see,
It'll be a save versus instant death. That's old school shit.
Save or die. Oh, okay.
give me just to roll a d20. Okay, so you get once again you get to the far side of the cleared road, and the what do I say, the road itself is once again has vegetation on it.
Works for me.
Well, that was for Francis and Bodil. The rest of the group is traveling behind.
Okay.
And now I need everybody else to roll a d20.
Just a d20?
Yes. Okay. You have no idea what what that strange road was, and you continue on your way.
Just a second. Someone at the door.
I guess we had to roll real low.
You weren't there, Peter. You were there with Jenny, noticing something else. It was the rest of the group rolling at the road.
Or we were making the roll that they previously attempted. Or that was our toward setback roll.
The surge.
Reality
There you go.
surge.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
Well, oops.
Okay. Oh.
So once again, it starts as you go a little further. And again, this is a little harder in this area because it isn't a nice, except for that area, it's not a nice road to travel. It's through overgrown trails and stuff. So it takes you longer to get the same distance, and night starts to fall again.
Okay.
So, old man Nicholas, if you want to do another medicine or healing, whatever that is.
Medicine. With the continued plus 30 for the improved implements.
Yes, time and not stress, all that stuff can add together.
Ah.
An 18 under a 62.
Okay.
Okay.
This time, I figured out to drill the fish hook through your scaly hide.
Ah.
Not easy to sew that stuff. I mean, you have natural armor 8, right?
Yes.
That's hard to get through.
Yeah.
I started with internal stitches, and then just kind of wrap the outside.
So what I decided to do with the medicine in this is basically each race is a little different. So once you've succeeded on a race, I'm not going to make you roll any longer unless it's some different type of thing. You know, if it's a wound, if it's a wound. If it's poison, it might be something different. But so right now you are able to work on sheepdogs, Urson, and kobolds.
Those things come natural to me.
Anthony, you're gonna make a list on your character sheet of your
Yeah,
your suitable races.
I'm putting it on my journal tab.
Groovy.
And during the travel, since you didn't really, except for the little part where you stopped pondered the clearing of the road, you didn't go too far off course. So you were able to gather some, berries, fruits, nuts, vegetables, things like that, for two normal sized people, medium sized.
Jenny is an earth sign.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not normal size.
Just for my list, I wanted to make sure that was the actual race.
Yep.
So kobolds, earth sign, sheep, and sheepdogs.
Yes.
Sheep, that includes humans, right?
I haven't.
No,
They had a healer back in town, so they didn't need me to work on people.
And I see social commentary has gone right over everyone's head.
Yes.
So says the short kobold.
Right, we didn't get it.
First night of healing, he'll get 2 back in the morning, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's 4 after that if he hasn't been damaged.
It's the first 2. Yes, if you haven't been damaged for over 2 days, taking more, damage, then it would be 4.
Okay.
On the third day and after.
So it'll take. All right, another 4 days.
So,
Assuming.
are you going to use the same watch order as before?
Might as well.
Sure.
Same what?
You're on third watch, Jason.
Okay.
So I'm just making notes so that I know what it is in case it comes up. Healing is 2 hit points a day until after the day, then it goes to 4 hit points if you haven't taken damage since then.
Bob, the damage you're doing is from the book, and in this game, it's in the supplement. It's not an extra die; it's different dice that are used.
Okay. In that case, so what is the? I'll have to look up the supplement then.
Let's see.
Thank you.
What type of weapon do you have?
I have a longsword and a warhammer.
Okay, so the long sword would be 1ds plus 5, and
Okay.
the
No, that's actually probably
the
better.
S is the size, which
Okay.
I believe is a D. Large races use a D8. And you said a
Wow.
Warhammer?
Yeah, sure. And I think that's the same thing. Only it's a dwarven warhammer. So I believe it's 2 more.
A Warhammer is a 1ds plus 4 normally.
Oh, okay. So mine.
I'll be
1d8
back.
plus 4.
Okay. You know what? I think that's probably better than the extra die.
Oh yes.
Having a +5 instead of an extra D8, I think is probably better.
It averages out to slightly better.
Yeah, that makes his damage a D8 plus 13 with his longsword and a D8 plus 14 with the hammer.
Oh
It's
wow.
one of those things that I dislike, and Palladium's not the only game that does it, but there's a lot of games that are like, oh, dwarves or gnomes, you can't use longbows. And it's like, well, why couldn't they have longbows that are just their size,
Yes.
but
Yeah,
it's a
why not?
longbow to them type
Not a
thing.
problem.
So everything I decide to do is based off of sizes because of that.
Nope, I'm down with it. I like it. And that's even gooder.
Yep. Wow.
It is hopefully enough to kill a wizard in 1 hit.
It's enough to kill most of the party members in 1 hit. Should that ever become necessary.
Friday, Tom almost killed Carson
Oh.
In one hit.
in one hit. Completely just. I
They're
think he had
also-
taken some damage before that, but he just dropped him like he wasn't.
Are they also playing Palladium?
Putting up a fight. No, Earth Dawn.
Ah.
Oh, sweet Earth
And
Dawn.
and we have their health bar set to the unconsciousness, so they knew he went down, but they don't know what they wouldn't have known right away if he was dead.
Cool.
He got taken over by something that made him rage and that made him attack something, anything close to him. He had a choice between Amy or Carson.
Did he actually
I
have a
think he
choice?
chose right.
She was positions for she was like
Amy was
behind him,
behind,
right?
but I mean, he would have been aware of her. But his logic was sound enough that it was okay that he just struck his son instead of his wife.
Accept it.
I think Amy actually treated him worse because he hit Carson. It may be tough for that group to actually thread together a group name.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like every time they go to thread something together, it's like, this thing's coming up with exactly 4 runes each time.
So we are camping for the night then?
You're camping for the night, and my screen is kind of going really slow.
We're not waiting on me, are we?
No, we're waiting on me. Sorry.
Thing is going.
Having
I'm just everything that I'm trying to do is going very, very, very slow.
I just get nervous every time. We're waiting a long time. Hey, is it me? We're waiting on me. Is it my fault this time?
Do we call you Larry?
Exactly. I don't want it. Yeah. If you have to ask if it's your turn, it is.
I'm gonna go AFK for a second to use the restroom while we're waiting.
Okay. So I need a Decimus and Old Man Nicholas to give me perception rolls.
Well, I can only do one of us. The other one is AFK. Oh, I can afford one. Oh, no. Great.
So on everybody just seems to be getting to sleep at the beginning of your watch, and from the corner of your eye, you notice there seems to be movement in the woods around you.
I will alert Decimus.
Well, that was Decimus. You didn't roll a perception.
Oh, I did. I rolled
You
before I
should.
left.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't.
You got a
My
19.
thing
so
scrolled all the way. My scrolling like went up to the last time Decimus rolled really well. So sorry. Yes, it's the opposite.
Oh yeah,
So if you look,
I alert Decimus.
I tell you to quietly let one of the others know, and I will go. Let's see. I don't know who's near me, so I'll just pick somebody. Sir Emery, I'll put my hand over your mouth and whisper in your ear. We have movement.
I will do the same to Crandor.
That's very romantic.
No, you can't do that. My hand's over your mouth. So I move to the next person. Let's see.
Okay, well, you don't get there yet, so you got to the
Okay.
first person.
I will actually be prowling to Crandor, but I prowl to Crandor, and he's the one I moved to wake up.
Thought I changed everything, but I guess I'll have to do that next time. And I roll 20 is going like super slow.
confused.
Everybody can roll initiative. Who is awake?
Okay.
That includes the people that were nudged awake.
Can you say who is awake right now?
Crandor, Emery, Nicholas, and Decimus.
Okay.
I'll be a moment. Roll 20 is taking a bit for me.
Yeah, it's acting very, very slow.
Sorry about that. I had not clicked on myself.
You're 17.
If somebody forgets to click, just click and do it again, and that's the new roll.
I'll take it. I like that.
No going back or anything. Just whatever actually makes it into the tracker bar. That's what the
I
actual roll
love it.
was.
Oh, he went up. That dog.
That's you, not him.
I am not a dog.
True.
So let me. Is that every? No, I only got 4. Or those are the only 4.
Yeah, those are
Yes.
2 that were awake, plus the 2 they woke up.
Okay, so Emery, go ahead and after the 19, type in what stance you're going with and how many attacks you are. So if you are going into the melee stance, it would be, or what do I call it? Combat stance? I don't remember. I need to get hand to hand. Okay, so you put 19 H and then 1 if you're going ranged and you have 2, you can put or bow. I think that's what it is. Bow stance 2. So that way because we learned last time that certain people do actually have more than 1 attack at first level. So
That is
hold
amazing.
on. Then Crandor. Then Nicholas.
What stance would it be if I'm continuing to wake people up hand to hand?
If you if you have something hand to hand, then you can do it as hand to hand. Yes, that's fine.
And that's an H, right?
Yes.
Watch, it was a rabbit.
Possibly.
It's okay because it's a rabbit.
If it's a rabbit, it's food.
Depends on who you're talking to. If it's Sir Emery, it's not even a midnight snack. How tall are you, Kobold?
3'3". So let me double check that. Make sure my memory is working. Yep, 3'3".
So,
And
Sir
four.
Emery, you've been waking up.
Yep. I think there's enemies here. Oh, wait a second. In the turn order, I'm only seeing the bad guys.
You're only seeing the bad guys. You're
There
first.
are only bad guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could,
Me too.
yeah, but I trust you. If you just tell me I'm the first one to go, I will just do it. I won't worry about it.
In the next one, hopefully you'll be able to see it. I'll have somebody test before initiative.
Yep.
Should we
I think it's
put-
because we roll. Yeah, it's we roll
I think it's
initiative.
because you rolled on the other
Yep.
screen. So.
All right. He's gonna
We
rush.
put ourselves next to who we.
Now, do you see kobold?
I do
or
see a
not?
kobold.
I mean, do
I
you
do-
see, in the turn order? Do you see kobolds?
I do not
Yes.
see their names, but I see their pictures.
Ah, okay.
Lehman, should we move our characters next to where they're supposed to be, not where they are now?
Who we woke up.
Yes.
And I will squish this one with a hammer.
We go.
Oh. Not like that.
Nope, not like that.
No, that actually missed him completely. 4.
Yep.
Grief.
Okay, so this. This kobold here. Wow, that is really slow. Is going to throw a javelin at you.
Okay.
There's a 16 hit.
How do I know if it's 16? It's over my armor rating, right?
Yes, if it's over your armor rating.
That does exceed my armor rating.
Does he have
Okay.
an auto dodge, or is that I'm thinking
Now-
of some other Palladium game?
Now-
Not auto dodge, and he's used
Can
his
I-
turn, so he can't
Okay.
dodge.
Can I parry with my shield?
No, you can't parry ranged unless you have special stuff. You can dodge, or you can say I'm taking cover behind my shield, but you can't parry missiles.
Okay.
So then Decimus is next.
So if I cast the Cloud of Steam, do I go to that second page and pull the Cloud of Steam onto the...
Yes, you should hopefully be able to pull the Cloud of Steam onto the page and then put it within range, and hopefully everything works appropriately.
Okay. Once I set it on a map, it won't move. Somewhere I can move it?
Oh, you can't?
I just pulled it over and it made it so they can all dodge. I would prefer them not to all be able to dodge.
Right. I'm trying to see why that's not assigned to you.
On Jerk Kobold's turn, I think we established that it hits. How do we figure the damage and stuff?
Oh, it's at 4 points of damage.
Yeah, we're not seeing their rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rolls aren't visible.
You took 4 points. Sorry.
And is that, to be clear, that is 4 points off of my hit points, or that is 4 points off of my armor?
Off
Or
your
is it
hit
reduced-
points.
And that's not reduced by armor or anything?
No.
No, basically, if it's below 4, it misses you. If it's 4 or below, it misses you absolutely completely. If it's 5 to what your armor rating is, it hits your armor, and it takes off 1 point for every 10 points of damage.
Got it. Okay.
And you take nothing. If it's above your armor rating, then you take the full amount.
Got it.
I am trying to cloud of steam, edit. And this is just Roll20 is sucking today. You should be able to pick it up and move it around.
Is there a? I'm at the select the move pan view at the top.
Yep. Click the bit in the middle.
Try clicking. I was gonna say, try clicking on a different token, your token or something, and then go back. Sometimes there's a you can't move it right
Nope,
away.
it just gives me blue screen when or the whole screen moves.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, you're on pan view. Click
Yeah,
on the.
go to click on the select move, not the pan.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Nope, still same. Back to center. Well, anyway, Lehman, could you move it to the
Well,
right?
somebody just moved it, and I didn't do anything.
Who moved
That
it?
was me.
Okay.
I was able to move it.
Wait,
Jason.
what? Okay. Hold on. Who dragged and dropped it?
I put it on the screen from Cloud of Steam, and Jason's the one moving it around.
Huh, because now it says Cloud Slumber. So I wonder why the wrong...
I thought Cloud of Steam was a lot
A
bigger.
little bigger,
It
yeah.
was, but when if I did the Cloud of Steam,
Huh.
see, it's
Yeah.
yellow.
4.
It should not be that. That is Roll20
Explains why you
doing...
Which explains why you
I'm a
can't move it.
confused elementalist. I don't know what I truly am.
Cloud of Steam.
I wonder
Huh.
if my cloud of slumber is his cloud of steam.
Let me go back to that other map. Maybe I did something. It's still there, so I will take the Cloud of Steam token, and I will make it remove this, add this token. Okay, now see if it works.
Okay. Yes, there we go. And
Okay.
that can move around. Woo!
Okay, so somehow it got the wrong token attached to it. It was probably me doing something, but there we go.
Well, try not to put it so it's right on top of one of my people that will have to die. There you go.
Okay, so that's just save versus magic, correct?
Yes. Now, pull up my spells and
Okay, so let's see. Combat. Oh, saving throws. Okay, so we'll go for this top one first. Oh, you're probably not seeing these, are you?
No.
So the first one saved at a 15.
they'll take a point and be blinded for 1 beat.
And then you can give me the blinding.
Okay. I didn't know if we got to know that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna... One.
A spa day.
Okay, let's see if I can get this one to show up. correctly. Did you see that or not?
Did I see what?
No, nothing showed up.
Nothing showed up in the. Oh, I see what's going on. Huh. This was set to be the. This character sheet has the public or GM things, and the rolls are going to me. So, I'll now that I know what's going on, I'll do this one. Okay. Let's see. That's to everybody or not?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I just want to check real quick. There's no rules about like firing into melee or something, is there?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay.
Basically, you can't shoot through your ally. Does that make sense?
Okay.
If a ally would be between you and the target. Or sorry, no. I'm using the Torg rules. You can shoot through allies. You can't shoot through enemies to get to an enemy behind them.
Got it.
That's what I'll do. So that was another one point or
Yes,
one.
that's another 1 point and 2 rounds of blindness.
Okay. And then the last one
1 point
saved
and
also.
And I will call out, beware, kobolds are attacking us. Get off your lazy asses.
I dislike that if you go to do that number thing over a symbol, if you hit the enter button, it does not work.
Right.
Okay, so that was Decimus.
Yes.
And then we have Crandor.
Did Decimus wake up?
So,
Oh, I think he woke everybody up.
if humans have no night vision,
Uh-huh.
how far do they see? Or can they see? Like anything?
They can't.
They can't.
Do people, does this look like it's in the dark or not? It says Woods Day was the name of this thing.
There's shadows, like from the
Shadows.
trees.
We're causing, like we had a campfire or something.
Yeah.
So you can see like various kobolds, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe Jenny cannot.
Jenny cannot see anything?
Right.
That is
Oh.
correct.
Okay,
There is
hold
a
on.
green line coming out of absolutely nowhere.
All her map are
I
black.
can now. Thank you.
Okay.
Perception instead of initiative.
Oh, it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
So can you not see, Jason?
No, I can like me personally. Yes, I
Okay.
can see. Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
was just wondering
this is
how
kind of
humans-
dusk. So people, no, humans can't see if it was dark. It's kind of people just started kind of getting ready to rest, falling asleep. So there still might even be a little bit of light, and then the campfire is sending off light, so people would be able to see. Just the trees should be casting like shadow stuff where you can't see behind them.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, not M. Sorry, H.
Did I miss Bodell? Sorry, or no, wait, she's a.
No, Odell just rolled evidently.
Oh, she just okay.
Right.
So
Crandor.
you rolled out
So-
of
Well, I just got woken up, I think.
Yes,
right.
hopefully.
I didn't ask for anybody else to roll initiative, so
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault. I misunderstood.
You were woken up, but you are not in the initiative order.
Okay, we can ignore that.
So what was Crandor doing?
What does Crandor always do?
Yeah. Cloud of slumber. If it works. There it goes.
It doesn't have an aura now.
It doesn't have an
No.
aura. Okay. That is really weird that those two... I last time made sure that everything worked, and then the first time they're used. So let me go to that other page. Luckily, I didn't just delete them off that page. So if I select that, Cloud of Slumber, edit, remove the token, use the token, make sure that this actually has it's able to be seen. Try it now and see what happens.
All right. Nope. Do I need a refresh or anything?
No, I'm just going to add a...
We don't see it either, Jason.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah,
sees it.
you see
It didn't... For some reason, it's not keeping the... Oops. So there,
There
that
we
should
go.
be it. Yeah, it didn't do anything. And that is I believe a 4-round thing, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully the next time it will work. That was Crandor, and then we have Nicholas.
Do they need a roll or?
Resolve
Oh
the
yeah,
spell.
sorry. This spell is not going away from my screen, so
Oh,
it's just making me frustrated, and everything is going like at a snail's speed.
yeah.
Jason, do you have targeting?
Okay.
Targeting. What's that?
It's a skill. So if you don't have
It's a
it, you
weapon.
don't have
It's a weapon focus or whatever. You might want.
Then no.
So
reason
roll a
why-
d20.
The reason why is because if you came in at the end of when Lehman was describing this, these guys up here are going to get to roll not to be in your cloud.
Yes, I know that.
So you need to give me a d20 roll. So then this top one will roll to see if he needs to...
Is he penalized because he's blind?
Yeah, I'll give him a negative.
Is this
Was
considered
it
a dodge?
7?
Mm-hmm. It's a 7.
It's not a dodge, really. Because there are certain spells that are versus dodge. But I'm going to give him that penalty. I'll just roll a d20 and then we'll subtract 7 from it. So he fails. And then the bottom one, that's gonna. So they're all gonna get hit. So now they can Well, they see if they save versus it. So
Okay.
yeah, this one is snoozing.
Hey,
I don't remember what the little snooze thing that we were using before was. And how? Oh, sorry, it just lasts until they're. I'm gonna use the I don't know, this weird symbol here for snooze, and then the second one he is not, and then the third one he is not as well. So you put one of them to sleep up here,
Okay.
and now it's Nicholas's turn.
Just to make sure that Odil's awake, she was my next, so I was like, Odile, there's a cloud of steam right next to you. Be careful where you move. And then I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch out to my sling at this point. I put my dagger away and get ready for next round.
And then we have some kobolds. I got to see which of these are. Okay, so that was the one by Bob. Since he was in bow stance, he can no longer use. He loses his turn because he's in melee now. That one is awake but hurting. So he is going to. Wow, that is horrible slowness. So one more round of that. That's him, right? Yeah. And then the next one is this one. He's out there. He's going to throw another javelin, or he's going to throw a javelin at Bob.
Now I'm
Getting
looking
to-
again at the parry, and it just says attack. It does not say a melee attack. On page 42, it says parry is blocking of an attack. Parry a strike. The defending combatant rolls a 20-sided die. If it equal or higher than the attacker's roll to strike, it's successfully parried.
That's one of the Palladium being extremely vague. In later books, they actually specify certain character classes can actually parry arrows. So it's just one of those stupid vaguenesses that you have to read all their books to understand what they're doing, and then you still don't
Seems
understand.
reasonable that a large shield could pair.
Well, that's why you have the option of using it as cover. When you place yourself behind it, can use it as cover.
Okay.
Does it have to be done at the beginning of your turn?
You would need to do that as an action.
Okay.
So it's basically like going full defense.
Right. So that misses. Let's see who the next one is. So this kobold is there. He's going to go out here. That one's going to try. That'll be 6 points. To Sir Emery. And then that one's asleep. So now everybody can roll initiative. Let me get all these guys.
How is it possible that there are kobolds slower than me?
Okay, so let me.
Sorry, I was AFK there. Did y'all roll initiative?
Hold on. This is
Okay.
getting really weird because now I got like multiple people. Like Sir Emery's there twice. I guess because I don't know. I'm getting rid of these older ones. Hold on. Nobody do anything until I
Okay.
can see about cleaning things up. Okay. I think the ones that have the who actually rolled Cassie's. What? Okay.
Still need Bodil and Crandor in there.
Yeah, Jason and Jenny. Did you roll? It doesn't look like you rolled initiative.
No, I
correct?
did not roll. I was AFK. Then you told
Okay.
us to stop.
So you two can roll initiative.
Click on my guy. Maybe. There we go.
Okay, so let me. So did you put the B there?
Yeah, was I not supposed to?
Not yet. I go in order just to go one step at a time. So otherwise, people interrupt others. If two people are trying to change something at the same time, it messes up things.
Okay, sorry about that.
So Cassius, you can put your stance and attacks. Joe?
Oh, did I have my mic muted?
Yes.
It was H for hands to hand and one number of attacks. Like
Yes.
that? Okay. Yes, I have my nice dagger out. Okay.
Old man Nicholas. Francis.
Okay.
Let's see. These two guys over here, they were the ones blinded by the steam cloud, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Crandor. Bodil, you can finish with how many attacks you have.
Okay. I guess one. Is that under something?
Weapon skill.
Okay.
And everybody now does see everybody's name correctly. Correct? I mean,
I'm seeing some of the names, but not all.
I don't see Bodil's name.
well, not names, but tokens.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the light bars, yep.
No, I mean on the turn order.
Yes.
Yep.
They're on
Okay.
turn order. Everybody's there.
Okay.
I still don't see Bodil's name on the turn.
Right.
I think the reason that you don't see the name is it might be that you didn't click on your token when you clicked Inish.
My name's on
No, it's the token has to be set up to the character sheet, and I thought I did it before we started and got everybody correct, but apparently I didn't. So before the next game, I'm going to have to basically start off with a new token and make it for everybody because something has gone wrong, and I'm not sure where.
Yep, it's fine. I think I know who everybody is.
I mean, can I cast a spell while standing next to someone? An enemy?
As long an enemy, you have like a very large, high percent chance of failing.
Even if they have a bow and they can't do anything to me?
Oh, if they're in a bow stance, then yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So okay, it looks like I finally got everything here. So Cassius, you are first.
All right. Let's see. I was checking my path. I've got a movement of 15, so I was going to go around this guy and run up next to and stab that guy. Just go up and around to there. If you saw me measuring it out earlier, I was making sure it's within my 15 squares.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a swing at that guy who is currently blinded, as I believe. I'm going to assume the 18 hits.
Yes.
And of course, minimum damage.
Strong little thing, huh?
Yep.
And he was in bow stance, so he does nothing. Old man Nicholas.
I will move. And I will throw a stone at that one. And I will just warn him that I'm there.
And then Francis.
Since I can't see in the dark, how do I know where the bad guys are?
If
He
you can
says-
see where they are, you can see where they are. You have a bonfire. You have a
Okay.
going on, so.
Is this one in a bow stance?
That one does have a javelin out, so yes.
Oh crap, there's another one up there. Yeah,
Cook fire. You have a small fire. So that one hits its armor and does not penetrate.
I'm going all defense from now on.
So let's see. This, he was in hand-to-hand stance.
Seriously?
Crits.
Oh, jeez.
You get a free parry, so you can try that. You have to roll a 20.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh man.
That's just stupid. All right.
And then if you wish to try to use your attack to dodge and roll a 20, you can try.
Wow.
Yep. Of course.
It was nice knowing you, Mr. Emery.
Yep. That puts me in -4.
Wow.
You were a brave comrade and arms, and you will be remembered.
Rest in pieces, my valiant friend. Rest
Well,
in
if these
pieces.
kobolds had a higher bonus to attack than we did. They're at a +2, and I'm only at a +1.
Yes.
I think we should have ran away.
Yes.
Oh.
0 isn't death in Palladium, though. It's negative PE.
You're not dead yet.
No, that kobold's gonna stand on his body and stab him a few times.
Unless someone takes him out first.
Well, at least if Jason puts sleep over there, he doesn't have to worry about putting Sir Emery to sleep.
So it is Crandor's turn.
Oh man. All right. All right. I'm gonna try to slumber. Bam.
Did it do
Just
it
the
again?
invisible cloud.
Yeah.
What is wrong with that?
They shouldn't get a save because they don't know this that the cloud is there.
Of course, because I didn't make a square. So he is dozing.
Nice. Okay, I'm going. Well, I'm going to move. There. Well, there. All right.
So Bodil.
All right, Bodil is going to shoot because she's in bow stance. Where are you, Sir Emery? Where's the?
Left.
All right, Bodil is going to shoot at the one that took down Sir Emery because that seems like the right thing to do. Yes.
Okay.
And I will remember how to do things in just a moment. There is certainly a way to roll this somewhere. Okay, well, that's what I rolled then.
So you do a point of damage to their armor.
I think
Natural armor.
kobolds, they have natural
Oh.
armor 8.
Well, yes, but its normal armor is covering the natural armor, so
Okay.
Okay.
your scales are inside, so
Mhm.
hopefully you're not trying to wear your armor inside your scales.
I didn't know though if they were wearing armor or not. The only kobold I know in our group wear armor.
Yeah, they have armor. Then that's the kobolds. Which one is this? Okay, that's the far one. He's gonna chuck a javelin at Old Man Nicholas.
It's
Do you have armor?
nope.
So you take 3. I guess I should have made those squares. I didn't. Well, and then he charges you. This kobold is not able to do anything because Francis ran up there, and then it's Decimus.
Well, I guess I'll have to cast another spell. Let's see. How bad would that be? Come on, computer. Quit being so slow. You don't want to have to make you dodge. We'll make the kobold try and dodge out of it.
Hey, Bob.
He's not in the room right
I'm
now.
back.
Okay.
What's up?
He just got back.
Did you actually roll your man-at-arms hit points?
Not aware of the man-at-arms hit points.
Men-at-arms get an additional D6 for being men-at-arms. And I just was looking at your hit points, and it looked like you did not do that based off
Also,
of...
maybe they're saying I have a 1 in 3 chance of still being up.
He's saying you're not dead yet. You feel like that's going on.
So this, your... The 15 was the cloud.
The 15 is the cloud to hit number or to dodge number.
Right, right. So it does not dodge.
And this
But
is
it-
the first damage up above for the sleeping guy gets 3 points.
Okay.
And the guy down below gets 1. And is blinded 4. One round.
Okay. So there we go. I realize there's a little eyeball symbol, so I'm going to use that one. Okay, so this one's going to chuck a javelin at Francis. Does a
Wait,
17 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That
there's
one.
somebody up there. You can't see. Okay.
So what can I do to avoid it?
If you have not gone, you could try to dodge, but you've
I've
already
already
went.
So, I mean, that's definitely going to hit me.
Yep.
So it does five points of damage.
My armor rating is 9.
So it
So
hits,
it's not 9, so you take 5 points of damage.
points
What's
go
that?
down by your hit points go down by 5.
So I'm at 0.
You have 5 hit points.
I have 5 hit points.
Wow.
Yeah, that is his PE plus the die plus the other special die.
Wow. Oh, you added instead of subtracted.
Well, I've got 5. So do I take it off the front one or the back one?
If you click, a little red circle will appear, and you just type in -5, enter into that circle. There you go.
What circle?
On your
If you click your token,
Okay.
but it's correct right now.
So I'm down.
yes, you're down. You're not dead, but you're down.
How come that didn't go off of my armor?
Because it was above your armor rating.
Oh.
As I mentioned before, if the roll total is 1 through 4, it's a complete miss. If it's 5 through your armor rating, it hits your armor. And if it's above your armor rating, it hits you. It's just like D&D. If it's above your AC, it hits you and your armor doesn't do anything.
Well, Bob, I guess we're rolling up new characters.
You're not dead yet.
And that
Not
one.
dead yet.
So what does our last bad guy do?
He was asleep.
So he sleeps. Okay.
So hold on, I gotta do one more thing, and then we'll get ready for the next inish. Okay, so everybody who's conscious, go ahead and give me inish.
Woot!
Whoa.
Awesome.
That's right, Pandora. We said the best for last.
That's right.
Oops, that wasn't asleep. That's KO'd.
I whispered mine. I guess I clicked on a button, but it did still go on the chart.
Okay. So has everybody rolled who needs to roll?
I believe so. We've got 4 of us up. Wait, no, it should be a 5th one.
Okay, so Cassius, you can put your thing. Or wait, I gotta roll for them. Never mind. Hold on.
Okay.
This guy.
All right.
Inish.
Oh, old man Nicholas needs to roll. I just noticed.
Oh, I rolled. I accidentally clicked something, so it whispered it, but it did
Okay.
put the number on the sheet.
Okay, cool.
Oh, he's. Oh. Okay, that looks like I rolled. It also helps me realize who's rolled because they, anybody who hasn't rolled will still have the old, like, H1 or whatever. So, Old Man Nicholas, you can put in what stance and attacks.
Can I start in bow stance next to him if I plan on moving away from him?
Yes. Yeah, you can
Oh.
move and
Oh,
attack
jeez.
or attack and move.
Wow. Do you have a bow or a machine gun?
I wish it was the machine gun. There.
Why didn't you pull that out earlier?
I was having issues getting it to change what I wanted it to change.
I don't care. Put it back.
Yeah.
Bodil, you can adjust
Okay.
yours. Huh. For some reason it didn't.
Uh,
I'll get out of there.
Kobold. Come on. Decimus, you can do yours. And Crandor, you can do yours.
All right.
And then Cassius, your turn.
I'm going to start off by stabbing this guy who's next to me.
Okay. That
Jeez.
hit his armor and did not do any damage to it.
Yeah. And okay, I'm actually not in a bad position, so I'll just stick right here. The guys who could potentially come up behind me are asleep.
Old Man Nicholas.
Throw a stone at that one.
Ooh.
Nice.
How do crits work? Do I have to roll again? Damn it.
I'm trying to figure it out because 1d6 plus 2. You rolled a 3 plus 2. So it does not, and it's weird because the combat thing actually has, is it a times 2 or a times 3, but it doesn't do it. So it's a times 2, so you did 10 points.
Wow.
And then that was you. Okay, so which one is this? Kobold. This is the one next to Cassius.
I'm going to attempt to parry that.
Yay.
So you
Got it.
parried.
Mhm.
this one here.
Is Bodil an 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. Okay, so it's her turn.
Odile will try to shoot that one that took down her friend Mary. But she probably just hits his armor.
So you hit the armor and don't do any damage.
Yep. Odile's not super lucky.
And he is going to charge and try to stab you.
I was in hand to hand, so I mean I was in melee, not bow.
Bow.
I was shooting, not hand to hand. Fuck, why can't
And
I say
he absolutely misses you. Does not even hit your
Yes.
armor.
Hooray. Lucky guy.
And this one is able to get to right there, but not able to attack. And that leaves Decimus, you are up.
The guy sleeping takes another point of damage. I'll go up and attack that.
Oh, you
So
don't
was the
have
17 to attack?
17 to attack.
Okay, that hits.
So I bite him for 8.
bloody maw.
You got one left? That little
Drops
bastard.
him.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's a negative sign saying that he went lower than 1 or
Oh,
lower
okay.
than.
And I think that was his last round of being blinded.
Well, he only got
Yeah.
1, so that was it.
All right, so that was his next. He was the next one, so that took him out too.
I give him a really good shake before I spit him out.
So this is this one. So he is also going to try to attack Bodil. 17.
Check my armor.
I think you're talking about like full plate at that point almost.
Yeah, it hits. So I take 9.
So you take 9 damage, yes. And then Crandor.
Out of slumber.
Minefield out there, guys. Watch where you're walking.
Where's this cloud of slumber? Oh, on top of Old Man Nicholas. Okay.
Here, let me.
I bump my head and never wake up in the morning.
Like Rip Van Winkle.
I'm the old man who was snoring.
Okay, there you go.
That one's going under them instead of on top. Or I guess they all do, don't they? I'm sorry.
So roll
Yeah.
a d20.
Hold on.
So the top one fails. And the bottom one fails also. So they both have to save their
Roll.
spells. And neither one of them fall asleep.
Oh.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna run.
Gonna run to the other side of the cloud?
Oh no!
My old man Nicholas.
Well, the old man gets another shot, so like that's not bad.
I don't get to move anymore. He was a more tempting target than me, I thought.
Hey, old man, I dropped my magic to keep you guys alive. I'm now.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I saw.
So, old man Nicholas.
You
It didn't
people.
work. It didn't work.
I think I target this one.
They don't want
Okay.
to be attacked.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
So everyone who is conscious can roll initiative. Looks like everybody except for Cassius. Joe?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, initiative. Sorry.
Yes.
I I forgot to click on my tracker. It rolled a 10, so
No, it's just if you mess up, you just do it until you get it right, and that's what counts. So we don't have any
okay.
arguments or talking about it. So you do it until you get up on the
Oh.
tracker.
All right. So all right, I chose one. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, I can take that.
So far, that rule has only helped us.
Yes. All right.
Move the asleep and KO'd. To the bottom. And now, Cassius, you can write in your stance and attacks.
Yep, I'm going to stick with the H1.
And Decimus, you can do yours.
Okay.
Okay, there's
Magic.
And and then Old Man Nicholas.
Are we excited, Decimus?
I'd be more excited if you weren't standing where you were.
And Crandor. Bodil. And this time it looks like actually everybody is in the right order. So Cassius.
I'm gonna stab this guy and run. Stab.
Well, that hits.
Yep. All right. And running. Got 15 squares. So 1, 2. There-ish. Okay. That worked.
You dropped him and then ran away.
Yes. There is safety in numbers.
And Decimus.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Throw that there and then move over next to Bodhi.
And how many more rounds is this one up? The first one you threw up?
I'm throwing up my 4th cloud, so this is the 4th round.
Okay.
So last round for
So
easy.
you can do damage to this guy.
Well, he doesn't get to dodge, so I could use the new cloud too. Or
Right.
so far, cloud damage has been pitiful. Oh, and then let's see. I'll put up the description so you know the dodge for the new guy.
So then that guy. Okay, let's try see if that guy saves. He does not save. So go ahead and roll the damage for the new damage.
Hey,
That's
real
6.
damage.
4 more rounds flying this. Ow.
So this sleep will go down next turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The old man Nicholas.
I'm gonna try to help Bodil still.
And Crandor.
I don't know what I did. Okay, so gonna do Cloud of Slumber.
Okay, hold on and let me just copy this. It's easier for me to just copy and paste.
Okay.
And then here's a new one for you. So.
I don't like that placement.
Wow.
Okay, so let's go to combat.
Yeah, there.
So roll your to attack.
My D20.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Metaphor went to sleep. You rolled what, like a 15 or something last time. And they both succeeded, and then you roll a 3 and you put one to sleep.
That's hilarious.
Oops, I rolled the I
Yes,
rolled the wrong thing. Sorry.
No, that's right.
No,
He-
that's
he-
right.
No, you're
Fail.
right. You're right. The roll was to see if he gets hit or not. So that one does go to sleep.
second.
And that one does not. That one gets out. Hold on one moment. I'll be right back.
In the meantime, Crandor is going to move.
Where are you going to move, Crandor?
We're kind of running out of battlefield.
Yes. Remember, this guy up here, he wakes up next round.
I know.
This guy here, he wakes up in 2 rounds.
2 rounds. Yep.
I am not a shield. I am not a shield.
I'm trying to be one.
Okay, you're bigger than I am. I can hide behind you.
There's no more map for me to go on.
Yeah.
If you move off the mat, do you leave the battle? Ask for more space.
That's right.
That's like Warhammer Fantasy Battle. You get off the map. You
Left.
okay? So that was Crandor. Let's see who's affected. Okay, that is the one that's not asleep. So it is going to try to stab Odile.
Ow.
Oh, Perry.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yes, you can try to parry because you are a man at arms.
For that. Oh, I see it.
Oh.
Now, if you wish to try to dodge, it would take up your attack, but you can try.
Sure. Why not? Hold on. How many of this? Yeah, I'll try. I fail.
So you took 10 damage.
Yes, I did. And
So
the
does,
kobold.
does the dodge take one attack or your whole turn?
One attack.
Okay, it's not bad. Yeah.
But how high a level before we get another attack?
Men at arms usually get it at 2nd or 3rd level, depending.
Depending on what
Yeah, thieves and assassins get it at rank 2.
And so does the paladin.
Okay.
That probably shouldn't have because I didn't realize the other guy was. Oh well.
Did he just run into that tree?
Well, he's blinded.
Oh, and that one's. Oops. Okay. So, Old Man Nicholas.
Kill something, please.
Right. I don't see that as an option, but I'll try.
And don't make it one of us.
I will continue to try to work on the one that is beating on my Earth sign companion.
Okay. Oh.
Nope.
Oh, we're just not so lucky.
Maybe I should pull this javelin out of my stomach first.
So, everybody who is conscious can roll an ish.
Again.
Oh boy.
So Crandor, you can set up your stance and attacks, or stance and how many actions.
So will you remove clouds on their initiative turn?
Yeah, on whoever cast it. So let's see. And then Decimus.
Okay, big call. What do I do?
And Cassius.
Well, this has been kind of working for me so far.
Bodil. And Old Man Nicholas. Okay, so the first thing is this. A cloud of slumber goes away.
Our steam goes away.
That'll go away on your turn.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to reuse this, you can.
Yeah,
Cast
that's
another.
what I was gonna do. Hmm. I'm just gonna put it there.
Okay. So he starts to wake up and then goes back to sleep.
Aw.
I'm done.
Kobold was that. That's this one. I'm going to try to hit Bodil again.
Yay.
Bodil, if you have armor, your armor takes 1 point of damage.
I do. Does that go off my armor? See, is that where it goes?
SDC,
SDC.
correct, yes. And then Decimus, the one was the damage to which one?
I did the roll d6 for the guy that just woke up. He was blind for 1 round.
Ah, okay.
I forgot to do that while he was out.
He opened his eyes. Ah, my eyes! I'm so tired.
Yeah.
So he goes to sleep and he takes 6 points of damage.
Cloud goes away, but he's dead.
Yeah, the other cloud gets you.
Yeah, so I'm just moving this over here. So go ahead and roll the damage for. Or was that the 6 was for both of them?
I assume everybody in the cloud gets the same damage. That's what we've done
Yes.
before.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm just.
so 6 for him. Then I try and bite the person stabbing Bodil.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You bit.
For 6 points of damage.
Okay. So that does do damage.
So this cloud is the one that put this one to sleep, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was last turn.
Correct.
Correct.
This guy's about to wake up.
Yep.
Trying to keep things straight. Things are getting a little messy.
Okay, that one's the blinded kobold, right?
Yes. That's round 2 of 6.
Oh, his little thing.
He had 4, Chris, when you rolled it.
Oh, 4?
Yeah, so it's down to 3,
Okay.
but I keep messing up. Okay. He
That's
just
right.
kind of
He's-
goes around there because he's stumbling around and you're far away from him. And then that's Cassius then.
Okay. Let's see, my turn. Oh, I started that guy. He's blinded now. Going to run over here, and I'm going to stab him. Not like that. Not like that.
And then that's Bodil's turn.
Try to hit the guy next to her who's awake. Just miss.
That's going to hit.
Good job.
You hit it pretty big with that staff, and it kind of shudders, but it doesn't drop it.
I mean, it's a
And then-
pebble.
Old man Nicholas,
I will
first attack.
hit that one. Oh, yeah, I definitely will hit that one. Oh, I
And
Yep.
you do.
You hit that one.
Ooh.
have mine set up as a tab, so there's always a delay before I figure out what I did. And then, is it just me for my second then?
Yep.
So I will toss a stone that direction then. Yep, tossed a stone.
Bounced off his hide.
That's it.
Okay, those of you who are conscious can do another inish.
Oh no.
There.
Bodil needs to. There you go.
I was just doing.
Why did that? Work? It's just putting all these KO'd people all over the place. So Cassius, you can set yourself up.
Wait, it's not in order yet, is it?
No.
Oh no, sorry, I didn't see the 15 there.
Yeah.
So
It's weird
Crandor,
that
you can.
letters go before the numbers because usually alphabetical would sort the numbers first.
Yeah, and it mixed them all up too. Like the 14 was higher than the 15, and the 6 was lower than one of the 6s was lower than the 5. The last round, everything actually worked out correctly, and this time it didn't. So I'm not sure. But Cassius, you're up.
And if we drop a weapon, does it take an action to pick it up? Like, say somebody hits me with a cloud of sleep and I fall down.
Oh no, then you can just pick it up, and picking it up is not really an action.
Okay. But if I roll a 1 and it flies off, then it's an action.
Then right, that could be.
Okay.
Decimus.
Oh. I'm not paying attention to the right thing. There's a bit of a gap between 13 and 6. I was expecting somebody else to tell it.
Old man Nicholas. And Bodil.
Feel really wants to connect. She needs to move up to get.
No. Well, I wanted you to set up yourself as like hand-to-hand one.
I'm so sorry. H1, HQ1, H1. Sorry, guys.
Crandor.
Okay, so this one's going to go away. So what I'm
Yes.
going to do is
Put it back.
do something like that. So I will roll.
Roll your d20.
All right, not bad.
So the top one
Oh, come
is
on.
not affected. And
Oh.
He's blind, -7.
oh, okay. So yes, he's in the effect. So let's do a save. Oh, barely missed.
Night. Wait, it's not the top one who got put to sleep. It's the bottom one I'm standing behind.
You, the guy that was blind. If he wasn't
Yes,
blind, he would not have been eligible.
No, I didn't. The other one was asleep, but the sleep spell went away, and I didn't wake him up yet. That's why that one has the symbol.
Okay, gotcha.
I did not add that symbol. That symbol was already on this one. It's just.
Oh, sorry, there.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was Crandor. So now Cassius.
Okay. Let's see. The guy who's standing here is asleep. Let's see. I'm probably going to come over here and stab this guy before he can wake up. I don't know if there's any bonus to hit someone who's asleep, but
You
here,
have to make a rule not to be affected by the cloud.
I'm going around the cloud.
No, in the past, if we reached somebody in the cloud, we were affected by the cloud.
Right.
Unless you had a long weapon.
What? Okay. What I'll do with this is if they've had a chance to make a roll, then anybody out here is not going to be affected by that.
Okay, good.
He's still asleep, but he can still hit him, and that was actually over his armor rating, so you did 10 points.
Nice.
And since armor in Palladium is not a defense, like it's not like what I want to say in D&D, your armor rating is also supposed to be like you're moving around and stuff because it's based on dexterity. That is not a thing in Palladium. Palladium, that is why you have active dodges and parries. So the armor is just getting through the armor. So there's no bonus to hit somebody on the ground. It's just.
Yep.
But you did hit him, and you did 10 points.
Yep. He just had no parry, no dodge. Nothing like that.
Correct. And then this one is the one that just went to sleep. And this one, if I can. Whoops, did I put you to sleep? No, I didn't. All right. I'm trying to go through all these kobolds and see which one is the one that is that one. Okay. That one is no longer asleep, but he wakes up damaged. And that is Decimus.
Clean shirt sign.
Here we go.
You can do some damage.
Oh, yeah, I have to do damage up north. Hey, finally some better damage.
You do have to make a roll for this one, the D20.
No, that's right.
So is that a new one for kind of these two?
Yeah, that's a new one I just cast.
Dragged it from over here since it was fading this round.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit that one. Now I got to do some
Saves.
saves.
One save because the other guy's asleep. He doesn't. Nope.
I still get to save, unfortunately.
Alright.
But he fails.
So this one is blinded for 3. And then this one is for 6. And then damage.
Damage is 6.
So this one takes
Oh,
half
okay.
damage.
It was 5. I thought that was
And then the second was 5 rounds of damage to the bottom guy, and then 6 points of damage, or 3 points of damage, depending on which one you are.
Okay. And then it looks like old man Nicholas.
So this one is not asleep. And it is
Correct. He's waking up.
I will throw at him. I will not.
Bodil?
fields attacking that.
Okay.
Not nearly as
Wait.
good as the.
You hit armor. And then that would be second attack for Old Man Nicholas.
Same try.
There
Yeah.
you go. So let me just ask this. Are you going to sit around talking about killing or pulling these guys out, or are you just going to kill them?
Kill them.
Kill
Okay, so you each of them had a kobold's size, so a small size bastard sword, as well as they each had 2 kobold-sized javelins, and the bastard swords are 1d4 plus 7, and the javelins are 1d4 plus 2.
Eats the damage on the bastard sword.
So can I use a kobold master
one-
sword as a?
You would not get any weapon bonuses, but you could use it.
That seemed like a real high bonus. A D4 plus 7.
It's because they're kobold made.
What was
Oh,
the
I see.
javelin damage?
Really good. Kobold made it really good.
Okay. Yep.
Plus, they're kobolds, and you can ask Joe what kobolds they have a special ability.
So do that plus 7. What? So what was the bastard sword damage if somebody else uses it, not a kobold?
It's 1d4 plus 7 because that's the size of the bastard sword. It's just that no one other than a kobold can get weapon proficiency. And then the javelins are 1d4 plus 2. They're just small javelins.
And there are 7 of each.
7 bastard sword, 15 javelins.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
they each had 2 javelins. There is no money at all.
Any armor that Joe might be able to pilfer.
They have armor that has armor rating of 12, which I think is what is it? Studded leather. That's 38. A couple of them have a point or 2 less, but most of them actually still have the 38 armor SDC. And they each have 2, like, what I want to say, very small water skins that have strange markings on them. Joe, being a kobold, it looks koboldy, but you have not recognized this mark. It's like maybe kind of like a clan or a tribe mark of kobolds. It's that style, but you do not recognize.
14 water skins of mystery fluid.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
I
if you
figure
look at it, it's definitely not water, and it has a strange aroma.
could I do recognize poison? I had to make sure my sheep didn't eat poisonous things.
If you have recognized poison, yes.
Not very good, but I have it.
I do too.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, we were on. Yeah.
I figure we're going to be closing up soon, Lehman. I would like to
Yes.
go ahead and medicine rolls on the people that got damaged. I don't have to
Okay.
roll for both of them because
I'm going to need to go. So
Yep. Okay.
everybody have a good night.
You too,
have a
Jason.
good one.
Catch you later.
So both deal I don't need to roll for because I've already got her sign.
Right.
But
So
I'll
you
start-
patch her up.
I will roll for Sir Emery again.
I'll give you a -10 since you've already an extra -10 since you've already dealt with him, even though it wasn't a success. You've
So-
you've experimented on trolls.
Negative meaning meaning good. Okay.
Bonus.
Yes.
So that would be a total of -40 to my roll on this roll.
It was sort of like a cow.
Yes. Success.
So
And then
Sir Emery was successfully healed.
And then I will roll with a -30 to my roll for Francis.
Ooh.
Missed it by 2. So sorry. Apparently, I never tended my own wounds in the past either.
No.
You were smarter than that.
Then I will try to ditch my side. Nope.
Oh,
Yep.
nope.
We humans are the most complicated of creatures.
It's hard to stitch your own side.
And
Starts to hurt really bad.
the same with Cassius. You're able to stitch him up, because he had taken some damage also.
Did he? Oh, I didn't know he got hit this time.
I haven't gotten hit since the first fight.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, he's just still.
I'm still hurt real
You
bad.
still have to still have to use the medicine to treat the wound, but it's an automatic thing. So.
Yep.
Clean out the battle that might have gotten in there.
Yep. Yep. Let's see.
So let's go ahead and we can stop here.
Okay.
1, 2, 7 kobolds.
Mhm.
That's going to be whatever the highest. What's it called? 'Cause they did really pretty big to you. So that
Yeah,
is great menace. So.
Okay, great menace. Yes. So,
That's just when I remind myself when I divvy up experience points that it was a much more difficult fight than your previous 2 fights.
yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to go to ground for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because if we don't, we'll be under it.
Right.
All right. Well, have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
All right.
Good night, all.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks, Lehman.